Hello?
Can't pick this.
I must end your existence. Losses multiplied. Targeting.
That was unfortunate. We don't like violence here, and I fear your actions will have consequences.
The important thing is that we got the food supply back.
You're right, of course. When Higgs and Loken chose their path, they chose the consequences that go with it. I'll see that the mess in hydroponics is cleaned up. I suppose I should also make the funeral arrangements. Well, there's much to do, so I'll get about it. In the meantime, I'm sure everyone will be relieved that this is over. Legacy here. He was a great man.
Have you seen J522 around?
Reporting
He didn't show up
status.
for duty today,
All
and I
motions
can't
normal.
seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance. I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but he wasn't in the log, and everyone I've asked hasn't seen him. He's worried something might have happened to him. No one knows where he is. It's like he just disappeared. It doesn't feel right.
Shh. Keep your voice down. You know what happens if they hear you talking like this. They'll wipe you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
But what if something's wrong? Look around. Courser patrols have doubled. Synths are being wiped more frequently. Something is going on.
I don't want to hear anymore. Do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Specimens seem agitated today. I wonder if it's a reaction to their recent dietary changes.
What are you talking about? They're acting the same as they do every day.
They may look docile, but I assure you, that is not the case. You can tell by their posture. They look anxious, ready for trouble, as it were. I observe them every day. They might be the most remarkable creations in the Institute's history. I like to think the ability to create them is purpose enough.
The future looks very bright indeed, Director. He's gone too far this time. We'll all grieve for Father. But I know the loss must be especially difficult for you.
Hi, Doc.
Ah, Director, hello. If I may take a moment of your time, we're having some trouble on the surface. There's a den of those abominable feral ghouls that's been threatening one of our scavenger teams. We've had to recall the synth scavengers until the situation can be dealt with. Hopefully by you.
Do you know where these feral ghouls are coming from?
We have a pretty good idea, yes. So you'll take the mission?
I don't know. I've got a lot on my plate right now.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Please, there's no one else I can turn to.
I'll take care of those feral ghouls for you.
I'm very grateful for your help. I have no first-hand experience with these creatures, of course, but I've heard that they can be quite vicious. They are also quite territorial, so you should prepare for a fight. Good luck.
Dr. Ayo was looking for you. It sounded important.
Hi.
Did Dr. Ayo find you? He wanted to talk to you about something.
The future looks very bright indeed.
Welcome to the
Hello.
Institute. Please step right this way.
New here. Hello. I'm new here.
Hey there.
I am pleased to assist with the processing of new synths.
Excuse me.
This is unacceptable.
Welcome to the Institute. Please step right this way. Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Should get in some more target practice.
Power armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
Dr. Ao.
We've got a problem here, and to be honest, Father never...
What's the problem?
We often send synth scavenger teams to the surface. Occasionally, one of the synths will try to escape. The rate of escapes has been increasing lately, and I don't think it's just random chance.
They could be getting help.
I'm sure of it. I did some digging and discovered that the culprit is right here, in the Institute. Someone in robotics has been changing my work crew assignments, replacing synths I approve for surface duty with high flight risks. I'm convinced that someone is Alan Benet. He thinks that synths are people. He even lives with one. It's disturbing.
Who else has access to the terminals in robotics?
Well, there's Max Loken and Father, of course, but I know those men. They wouldn't do something like this. No. Benet is the only one with both motive and opportunity. Unfortunately, even if I had proof of Benet's involvement, I don't have the authority to do anything about it. But you're the director now. If you make the accusation, nobody will have the nerve to question it. Anyway, like I said, the roster assignments were definitely altered from the terminals in robotics. I leave the rest to you.
Operating at full capacity.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs. Good to see you, Director.
Our synths are truly remarkable. Every day they manage to surprise me. Now, what can I do for you?
You're helping synths escape, and I'm gonna prove it.
What? I'm not doing anything of the sort. Let me guess. Justin Ao put you up to this, didn't he? Ao and his coarser goons have already scoured my laboratory for evidence. Feel free to do the same if you think you must. If there's something specific you want to ask me, then get on with it.
How many synths have escaped?
I'm not sure of the exact number, but I can tell you the rate of escapes has accelerated greatly in recent months.
Does anyone else have access to your terminals?
Unlikely. I don't let anyone else lay a finger on my terminals without my close supervision. I'll make an exception in your case, however. If Father trusts you, then I have no reason not to.
Why would Ao think you were helping synths?
He probably thinks my admiration for the synths might have caused me to have some delusion about setting them free. The notion is preposterous. The last thing I'd want to do is banish a synth to the surface. It's a living hell up there. That's not freedom. It's a death sentence. I would never be so cruel.
We're done.
Very well.
Hey, you're that new guy. The one from the vault. What are you doing here?
Know anything about a remote computer access?
No. I don't know anything about that. Why would you ask it? Oh, I know what this is about. Listen, I know what Justin Ao believes, but he's wrong. My dad's not helping synths get away. I guess he could get into real trouble if they decide he's guilty anyway.
Do you know anything that might help me prove his innocence?
I don't know anything that would help. I wish I did. I wish everyone would just leave my dad alone. I mean, why is it such a big deal if a few synths escape? We have more than enough here.
Is there anyone else who might...
I don't know.
Sure.
Why can't a synth be a person too? I don't really see the difference.
Hi.
The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem,
hey,
I don't know,
As the Institute's first personal synth, I try to set a good example.
If all personal synths are as good looking as you, I should get one for myself.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know that I can be of much help with that, but the compliment has certainly made my day. It was a real pleasure to meet you. I'm sure you're still taking everything in, so I'll let you get back to that.
Eve.
Every day, Liam finds some new way to impress us. He's incredibly bright for his age.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
Nothing to report, sir.
Power armor is sturdy enough, but it limits your mobility.
Nice work bringing the road synth.
You've done it, sir.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
If you're worried I won't be able to keep up, don't be.
All systems nominal.
Don't come any closer. I'm sorry that you had to find me.
Uh-huh. Put that gun away, now.
I want to, but I can't. You know too much. If I let you go, they'll find out everything, and they'll take him away.
What do you mean, him? Who are you talking about?
I know Liam isn't really my son, but I've come to love him as if he were. He's so smart and so kind-hearted. All he wants is for synths to have a better life, to be free. I'm sorry. You seem like a good person, but I can't let you tell Justin that Liam is helping the synths.
I promise not to tell Justin. I'll keep your secret.
I believe you. I can see that you understand.
All systems nominal.
Closer. I'm sorry that you had to find me here.
Put that gun away, now.
If I...
Uh-huh. Sounds like you're protecting some...
I'm sorry. You seem like a good person, but I can't let you tell Justin that Liam is helping the synths.
Liam has to face justice for what he's done.
If that's how you feel, we have... Have it your...
The difference. So you figured it out. Nice work. Nobody else down here could. I'm not surprised it took someone from outside. At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
You should know that Eve is dead. She died trying to protect you.
Oh no. No! I'm so sorry. I had no idea she'd grown that attached. Or cared that much. I swear I didn't mean for that to happen. She was a good person, I promise. She really seemed to love us. Look, now that you know, you have a choice to make. You could tell Justin. But I have a proposal for you. I want to frame Justin Ayo. Look, ever since Dr. Zimmer left, he's been out of control. He and his coursers have been pushing people around and threatening them to get what he wants. When he came after my dad, that was the last straw.
Nice try, kid. But that's not happening.
Well, I guess that's it for me then. At least now I can prove my dad is innocent. And don't worry, I won't try to run. I wouldn't know where to go anyway.
Inspiration for me.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
It's not Alan Benet that's helping the synths. It's his son, Liam.
The boy? I wouldn't have thought him capable of such a thing.
Believe it or don't, but I know for a fact that it's him.
I won't ask how you found out, but others might. Hopefully you can prove it, if needed. Well, you tracked down the culprit and plugged the leak. Congratulations are in order. I admit, I didn't think you could pull it off.
Let's make sure this can't happen again.
I intend to implement improved internal security measures, and that includes tighter monitoring of our network. Soon, nothing will go on here that I don't know about. You've helped the SRB in this matter, and now it's time I return the favor. We keep a small reserve of currency for those times when my coursers have to deal with the surface dwellers. Here, take this. It might prove useful for you.
I'm looking forward to the next mission.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
If it wasn't for you,
Ready for the next
Liam would
mission,
still be
sir?
setting the synths loose on the surface.
Have you got all the gear you need?
Absolutely.
I
Ready
can't
for the
imagine
next
living on the
mission, sir?
surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
Let's move out.
Right behind you, sir.
Hey,
Go ahead. Sir?
I congratulate you on becoming the new director, but under the circumstances, I think I can wait.